Und damit willkommen zurück zu The Great Ace Attorney Resource 2 Chronicles. Das hab auch gesehen mal weitergeklickt, aber Details lese ich Ihnen noch vor. Mal schauen, was dabei uns jetzt rauskommen wird. No, wait. It's the whenever you like part. That's important. A timed device. Yes, exactly. A timed devices. Something for that nature could have been planned at the sense that was able to process the sound of a gunshot long after the culprit had left. Her extravagant claim will have to be substantiated with evidence, counsel. What proof do you have to suggest in any way that a time device was employed to create the gunshot? Würde man doch sagen, unser Kerzenständer ist da doch das perfekte Beweismaterial, muss man fairerweise mal dazu sagen. As the court has already discussed the tip of one of the candles in the candle broom has been blown off because it was struck by the bullet, which presumably passed through the victim. I don't think that's possible, my lord. Not possible. Why? Because of the searching, there are gunpowder scorch marks clearly visible on the broken candle. There are goodness, yes, but isn't it not the case that there was also scorching on the victim around the bullet's interior round? Oh boy, that's right, there was earlier, but as for the Serie earlier, so scoring like that only occurs when the great target hit the very range at matter of centimeters from the gun. Which means that the scoring on the candle can't possibly be the result of a gunshot. You're suggesting it came from the firework? How can that be? The fact is that there's such visible scorching in the candle suggests the firework must have been right next to it when they exploded, or not to put another way, the candle and firecrackers were joined together. The culprit some attacked the firecracker at the point at a point partay down the candle. After the killer had left the sense, the candle slow burned it down along with other two until the eventually ignited the fuses of the firecrackers generated a load. Ja, so kann man sich auch reinlegen lassen, I guess. And that the case the three witnesses came to believe that he heard a gunshot at 5 o'clock. Well, what a plot. Ja. Richte mal wieder dein Toupet, das ist nennenswerterweise. Oh boy. And this implies that the victim could have died earlier than we have been led to believe the previous day even. No, just hold your horses. All us a lot here saw the victim going into the building, remember? I couldn't forget the flame-colored hair, even if I wanted to. Es erinnert dann eigentlich bloß mit einem Zeitungsartikel, den Rothaarigen zusammenhängend sein, I guess. The person you saw entering the building wasn't the victim at all. Consider this. Obviously anybody can wear a wig. The person that is witnesses saw entering the building 15 minutes before the incident occurred could easily have been someone else entered wearing the red hairpiece. Someone else? Do you mean to say it was the same person who contrived the firecracker trick? In the other words, Inspector Greggson's killer. Jetzt gibt's da zu lachen. Oh, very impressive, Ryonosuke Naruhodo. Azuma? I'm really quite amazed you came to this. But after all, wasn't I the one who told you that you had the all makings of a great defense lawyer? I also noted the lack of time of death in the report as stark omniscient, but as far as I am concerned, this whole country's used system leaves a lot to be desired. Oh boy. Order, please, Prosecutor Suri. What on earth do you mean by the statement? I hear that many of the leading members of Britannia's judiciary are present to observe this trial today, so we can't allow even the slightest doubt to be overlooked. The defense assertion about the time of death based on the victim's stopped watch just conjecture, but while the possibility exists that my learned friend may be correct, we have a duty to explore it. Well, contently, it wouldn't agree with you. And what immediately comes to mind is, of course, what was Inspector Gregson doing and where did you go on the day before the incident? Do you know? The inspector always carried out investigations work alone. His movements were treated as confidential within Scotland Yard. Even within the Scotland Yard. However, consider the victim he has been present with so far. I did say it's fairly apparent what the case that man was pursuing. What do you mean, learned friend? I do have a feeling about what case the mate have been investigating. Yes, I agree. Surely, my lord, the defense believes it can explain to the court. The case has been investigated by Inspector Gregson at the time of his death. Oh boy. Very well, Consul. Present your argument to the court. What evidence is suggesting of the case being investigated by Inspector Gregson on the day prior the incident? Es müsste quasi das hier gewesen sein, wie ich schon gesagt habe. Hat gerade USA gestanden. PRU USA. Oh, müsste das hier sein, weil das ja die ganze Zeit eigentlich damit zu tun hat. Muss man sagen. Sagen wir das mal so, wie es ist. I believe this red hair pieces points to the answer. We might assume it was a part of this goose used to carry out an undercover investigation. Surely not such a brightly colored hairpiece would only serve to make the insequitur more noticeable. Yes, that quite true. I would definitely have made him stand out in a crowd. Except that is in a crowd of gentlemen from the Red Heat Legal. The Red Heat Legal League, so you'd already work it out. What on earth is all about is there's such extraordinary league of gentlemen. The Red Heat League is currently under investigation for grand deception and a deception of what nature console. They've been targeting red-haired men across all of London and tricking them out of small sums of money. 2 men were arrested for the misdemeanor only yesterday, in fact. My lord, the defendants calls for those 2 men to be summoned at once. 2 Redheads? Oh boy. Das heißt also, dass wir die nennenswerterweise bekommen jetzt, oder wie soll ich das verstehen? Als Zeugen. Zumindest hat er es gerade gefordert, aber hey, Inspector Gregson Curly infiltrate the Red Heated Legal using his hairpieces. So it's very likely that he had direct contact with these criminals, and this it's quite possible that such contact led to more serious events. Oh boy. I concur that we cannot in good conscience leave this new revenge explored. Well done, Mr. Naruhodo. Well, it's another possible line of inquiry forces, at least. The prosecution will make the immediately argument for the charged men to appear. That brings those 2 red-heated legal conspirators before me, Prosecutor Asugi. At once, my lord. Very good. We will have a 30-minute recess. Kurt is at Juliet. Das ist jetzt die Frage, was machen sie jetzt daraus? Ein To be continue. Okay. Das heißt also, es geht dann im nächsten Tag dann das Spiel, das jetzt halt weiter, muss man sagen. Das mal so sagen, darauf muss man erwähnen. So. Sagen wir das mal so, wie es ist. 2. November, 12:33 Uhr, Old Bailey Defendants in Chamber. Oh, there you are, Odo. What kept you, my dear fellow? Oh, hello, Mr. Shams, China. You are about what you said in there, that the boss you know actually died the day before. It's pretty hard to swallow. Yes, I was shocked by the relation to China. Was I possibly more shocked than both of you? It's not a competition, Mr. Jones, but I was more shocked than of all you together. Is this the autopsy report in question, is it? Yes, it's it's it's, it's strange that there's no time to of Death Note. Does Death Note? I suppose there is a simple explanation, or perhaps it was a deliberation omission. Oh dear, if it was deliberate. Leute, ich kurz Hosten vergabt, muss man sagen. It puts me in mind of the case we worked on and Dr. Side. I knew it. It seems that the day before Lord Von Six discovered this body, Inspector Gregson was investigating the Rothaarliga, so perhaps something happened with them. Come to think of it, he'd had trouble with those legal men too. Didn't you, Mr. Sholmes? You were taking it by their strict. No. Naturally, I wasn't taken in. It was you put. Slides hound interested was merely piqued slides by. Warum kriege ich eigentlich weiter, wenn ich noch nicht fertig gelesen habe, Idiot? And sense masked the underlying sense of deception, I suppose. The two criminals in question are the pair we saw arrested yesterday, aren't there? Mr. Trump's suite, I mean. That's right, Sus, and it was me what took him in. Thanks to tip off by a good law-obedient citizen. Indeed, yours truly, so it's going to be that pair in the witness stand next. It is. Something doesn't quite make sense to me, so that day before Inspector Gregson was found, you hadn't had trouble with the Red Hair League, yet had you? Why would the inspector have been investigating them? Well, listened like explanation would be that Gregson was slowed. He'd interested was picked by the rare scent of a weekly £4 incoming. Don't tear him with the same brush as your drums. Yes, well, then there the wool use Inspector Gregson being investigated by Lord Von Six for some reason. The Reaper, the Red Hair Legal, Inspector Gregson, Lord Von Six, and Kazuma. I feel as though he knew we'd arrived at the point somehow. Good, I think you're right. What's he really trying to achieve here today? All the answers will be soon related. Observe the time, my dear fellow. This recess will be over very shortly. Yes, you're right. Kazuma was determined that we should be the one to prosecute this trial, and he was determined that I should take the defense. Just what is it that he's hoping to make me sense, I wonder? I get the feeling we're the long way from this end Australia yet. Oh boy, are you reading then, Miss Usato? Yes. Oh boy. Das kann fairerweise ja noch irgendwas, aber mal fairerweise sagen, das kann ja noch was Nennenswerterweise sein. Oh boy. 2. November, 1 Uhr, The Old Billy Courtroom. Mann, oh Mann, oh Mann. The court, in the name of Her Majesty, the Queen Herausgeber, declares this court to be in season again. We resume the closed court hearing of Baroque von 6, here present, who stands accused of murder. Now then, Prosecutor Soki, my lord, have you summoned the witnesses as a request? As 2 members of them red heated legal who planned of carried out of the deception. They arrived not long ago from the local prison by police carriage. Very good. I leave users to the 2 men into the courtroom. Okay, these 2 men are currently being held by the police on suspicions of settlement extortion. You may omit your occupations, but state your names for the court. I am Fabien de Rousseau, a descendant of the great de Rousseau family from Nice in France, and my name is Bebino de Rossi. I am the third son of the great family de Rossi, the landowners from Napoli. Also Franzose, noch ein Franzose und ein Italiener. Okay. The 2 men first became acquainted at the boarding for European nobility. Those who are grand-dukes from Thessaloniki are the future leaders of Europe. But do you have any idea how boring it is to be born with noble blood? Laws, I make it my mission to get the better of the world by playing the little grey cells of my brain. Also gerade ein bisschen eingestaubter Kerl gefühlt. That is all I am trying to the So that's the only reason for the vulgar deception you have been carried out. You can so said, not bad, eh? He has the grand ideas, but the petty plans. The strange combination is the charm of the hilarious brothers. See, couple. Listen to me, Peppino. I have 2 things to say to you. Hey, Jay, are you about to tell me one of your grandy incedos fear? Firstly, I want you to stop calling me this couple. And secondly, we are not the Hilarious brothers. This is serious business. See, che bello, there it is, the couple's trumba card, that furrowed brow. It is deep, couples, the furrow and the meaning your words. The court has been led to believe that under the banner of the red-headed legal, you have conspired to swindle money from the affecting members of the public. Is this true? Says and what exactly was the nature of the deception by which you planned to defraud? Ich würde mal sagen, diese Frage und viel mehr klären wir beim nächsten Part. Mal schauen, was dabei alles herauskommt. Dementsprechend sage ich vielen Dank fürs Einschalten und bis zum nächsten Mal. Auf Wiedersehen, meine Lieben.